They've been protesting for weeks, and with the government standing firm on reforming France's labour laws, their anger's growing. Tuesday's demonstration was one of several across the country, and polls suggest they're backed by a slight majority of the population. One of the most controversial changes would allow firms to lengthen the famous 35-hour working week in some circumstances. This man says they could easily tell us suddenly that we no longer work 35 hours, but we do 39 hours for the same money, and we work Sundays. Right now we have the labour code, which gives us some protection, and they want to destroy it. The government says it has to introduce flexibility into the labour market to tackle unemployment, which stands at around 10%. But unions say plans to allow firms to negotiate deals locally rather than industry-wide are unacceptable.
We're not against reform. We've already signed agreements with this government when they were fair and went in the right direction. But this law doesn't deal with the problem of unemployment and doesn't reflect the changing labour market.
Last week, after forcing the reform package through its first hearing in Parliament, the government survived a no-confidence vote. On Tuesday, President Hollande insisted they wouldn't be deterred.
I will not give in because too many governments, I'm not going to give you a list, but includes those who are criticizing us at the moment, too many governments have given in. That's why the country was in the state it was in 2012.
Well, there were minor disturbances here in Paris, but in general this was smaller and more peaceful than recent protests.
The tear gas may have dispersed the protesters at the end of the demonstration, but campaigners say they're going to keep on demonstrating and keep calling for strikes until President Hollande changes his mind.
This week, strikes are planned in several sectors as the pressure on the president grows and grows. Nadim, Jazeera, Paris.